cutting across the ice.
Sunlight hair whipping across my face.
With glacial silver blades.
The concern fades.
Feelings erupt as I glide.
Worries set aside.
1 foot to the next.
But it's much more complex.
Becoming a different character.
But only in the winter.
All good things come to an end.
And I have to say goodbye to my best friend.
The feelings come back when I'm on solid ground.
The anger and sadness unwound.
A human who prefers frozen water over earth.
Something obviously went wrong during birth. Icy Blades by user 925.
Alright. That was a pretty good poem we definitely looked into. Alright, guys.
Call me the Iceman because the Pickle podcast is back in. We have no school. Because we have no school today because of ice, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was kind of uncalled for. I was about to make an intro.
Well, I guess that's a cold reception.
Okay. Alright, folks, now it's time to start the Pickle Podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Pickle Podcast. My name is picklesonmayo. I'm so glad to have you guys today on what is, in fact, somewhat of a snow day. I'm joined with my co-host, Sully in the Box. Say hello, Mr. Nobody 711.
Yes, that's me.
Alright, so I think the best course of action right now is just to jump in right now.
And I'm glad to see JK0 up in the chat. Welcome to the stream.
Alright, welcome guys. Oh, hold on, wait. This is probably important. But since it's the Pickle Podcast, I gotta make this the Pickle Podcast. Alright, so our first order of business. Let's see. I'm not looking anything up. I'm just correcting things behind the scenes. So,
You said we were perfectly ready before we started.
oh no, I know, yeah. Because we are starting right now. So, I'm gonna ask you a question, Sully.
Okay.
What has happened since the last Pickle Podcast?
Not much.
Not much?
I mean, like, it's been like a month? A little more than a month?
No, I think it's been since October. Let me,
Yeah, so
you know
like
what, we need to take to YouTube for this. Let me see.
So
You
it's been
guys
like a
haven't
month.
seen anything.
So it's like a month and a half since the last one.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You know, I feel like right now without the motivation to a big fan base to like make consistent like every week podcast, like I don't want to say it, but I feel like instead of like this our podcast being a recurring thing, I feel like it's more of a like monthly like state of the address, like it's more like a catching up thing than like
It's we're not really trying to make this like very consistent.
Yeah,
It's
we went from,
whenever we have free time, which is
yeah.
It's understandable, I think.
Well, we were hoping for like maybe every like week and a half to 2 weeks podcast, and then like we've slowly lowered our standards.
Yeah. Well, no, I think it's just because that goal is kind of unrealistic, don't you think?
We were even this summer like we couldn't even meet that goal.
Well, people are we're still busy during the summer, right?
Sure.
I mean, I'm a pretty busy individual. I'm not sure if you're doing too much things during the day, but actually, I'm not doing much. Not doing much either. But anyways, I think we should put aside our past for now, and we should focus at the task at hand.
But we have no more set like restrictions or like for when we do this thing. But
yeah,
we're gonna try to make this a monthly like state of the address thing.
Right.
It's not at least once a month. That's our new goal. every podcast I set a new goal of like when we're gonna make the next one, and we never make it. By
That's
saying
not
one
such a
month,
good.
well, we were saying 1 month. I'm gonna make it like 4 months. We're saying 1 month.
Ooh.
No, let's
Yeah.
hope on. I think I believe in us. You know, with snow day season almost about to arrive, winter break coming, might get one in during that. So I have hope for us.
Maybe we should not put our audience's expectations too high. I mean, like I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying like there's a common philosophy. It's not really like reverse psychology, but it's like you set a certain goal for yourself, but then like it's supposed to be shooting higher than expected.
I get what you're trying to say.
So like instead of 1 month, maybe we say like a month and a half, and then like we shoot like for a month, and we're like, oh look, we did it in a month. So that sort of thing, and then we like say like, all right, let's try and do it for a month now, and then we do it in 2 weeks, and then eventually we do it a daily podcast. Maybe if we decide to drop out of high school, which I'm not planning. I'm not
Me
planning to
neither.
anytime soon.
I mean, like, even if we had like 1 million subscribers, I don't know if I'd want to drop out of high school.
Yeah, high school is a valuable experience in my opinion.
I feel like, I mean, there's the education part, which is useful in making you more intelligent.
Yeah.
But then, like, also it's just the experience, you know, of like, I feel like public school has a good purpose of like making you more cultured to the world and more like a little more extroverted than you normally would be.
Cultured is kind of like a that's a strong word, but I don't know.
I think in general it just helps your social skills.
Yeah.
Even if you're a shy person, your social skills are enhanced a little bit by high school.
Yeah, like if you were living as a hermit, you probably wouldn't be as
if you were
outgoing.
Homeschooled.
Actually, you know what homeschooled is? Most homeschooled kids, I think, actually go to private school or like public school first, or private school. You know, you never know.
No, usually kids they only do homeschooling when they're like little, because like your mom doesn't want to teach you like calculus.
Oh yeah.
Usually it's like when they get older, the like homeschooled kids, their parents are like, you know what, you can finally go into the wild.
Let them free. Wait. Yeah.
Is there anyone in our school you know that was homeschooled before coming here?
Ooh, at our school?
Yeah, was anyone homeschooled?
I don't really know. But I think there was someone that was not that was like homeschooled before they went to the school, but homeschooled as in like after they went to our school. It was at Eagle Ridge. I think they were in our Spanish class, but then suddenly like we're like, "Oh, where's so and so?" And they're like, "Oh, so and so is now homeschooled." And we're like, "What?"
Is it because like
there's kind of like a social stigma, I think.
Is it like they miss a lot of time at school or something?
No, I think it just happened suddenly. They didn't. I don't think they really had a reason to announce it, which is why no one knew really. I think some classmates knew though, because they were friends with them.
Interesting.
Probably, but it doesn't happen often, obviously. Yeah.
So all right, I guess now after we've got our state of what's been going on in our personal lives, nothing much over with.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, you got anything you want to add about your own life that's happened?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
That's an interesting question. Anything interesting? Well, first of all, I've been October's over, which also means Inktober is finished already, which is a long time ago. Because those physical sketches I already did, those were 2 months ago, give or take. And come to think of it, that's when our last podcast was. Do you remember what I was drawing the Mazda? That was for Inktober sketch.
Yeah, I remember. And then you posted the cool weapons and all that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that was a month ago. So.
Yeah.
But anything that's been happening last month, not much. But now I'm trying to steer more towards digital art. I'm not really sure why. I just feel that it's
It's like the passion you had for like making somewhat animation videos on
yeah.
YouTube.
I mean, like
It's
honestly,
coming back. It's
you can't even really call the old videos animations, but like now it's kind of considered animation, right? Like if
yeah.
yeah.
So like the passion you had for that is starting to come back, but you don't want to do animations fully again because you remember how long that took.
Yeah.
So now you just want to do like drawings basically digitally.
Right. This is trying to get me kind of back into the gig of making videos. Hopefully finish Kalahari Part 5 because wink wink nudge nudge. That's coming up soon. Probably.
It has been more than a year since
I
we
know,
talked-
I know.
I've been
But it's
working
but
on-
I, okay, look, I okay,
finished
so like I
finished the script.
I sort of made a promise to someone that I was gonna finish it by the new year. So I think I had to like I mean I usually don't make promises or keep them either.
I like
Right.
that I don't keep the keep
But
part.
yeah. But like it's just like more it just has more value if I actually finish it, you know. Because then I have someone that I'm trying to I really don't know. It's like you're trying to make it up to someone.
So is your goal
Even
right
though they
now
don't owe
like?
you anything.
So you're thinking like winter break, you'll hopefully finally get around to finish it.
Yeah, yeah. But
How many, like-
the only problem though is that actually I don't really consider this a problem because it's probably better because it matches more of my voice right now. Because I mean like my voice is kind of changing right now. I mean it's stayed pretty constant these years, kind of.
It slowed down back from like the OG pickles
Yeah.
on mayo.
Oh, the OG pickles on man. That was really a different time.
Fidget spinner pickles on mayo.
Yeah, I remember that. I actually don't even remember what it was about.
It was just talking about fidget spinners that you're like,
Yeah.
you know, I remember you're like with our Dorito covered hands, we'd be spinning them, and teachers they'd be hating them. Like,
Wait, what? Oh, wait, I think I remember what scene you're talking about. I don't like take much value into my animations, my quote unquote animations, because I don't
This
think of them
channel-
that highly, you know.
Yeah, and that is shown as you basically converted your YouTube channel into the place for the Pickle podcast, basically.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, so the thing is that if we do get eventually a high enough populace for like audience, I think we can. It's safe to say that we can move our the Pickle podcast, the Pickle podcast onto its own channel.
I feel like
For-
we should. I
just
think
for
it
itself.
would. The whole migration thing is going to be kind of complicated, though. I feel like it would have been easier to just made a channel for it in the first place.
Yeah, but like that's what some podcasters do, I guess, like because they don't really know if something's gonna work, and we really didn't know if something was gonna work.
Like, I mean,
And that
we
something
were-
was this podcast. So
I mean, like, it's true. Like, when we started, like, I mean, of course, we had goals to like make this a real thing, but like, we both kind of knew, like, we didn't know that we would.
yeah,
We didn't know that like we would be still here 11 episodes in. We'd be like, for all we knew, we could have just dropped it after like 2 or 3.
yeah, because maybe it wasn't very interesting. Maybe it was like stressful on us.
But
I mean,
when
it
it's
still kind of
actually-
is stressful. I'm not gonna lie, but like
I still enjoy it a lot.
I do too. Yeah.
It's not like if this was a full-time job, I would not like dread work every day.
Oh
I'd be
yeah,
like-
yeah, yeah.
I'd be more than happy to go to work like this.
Talking like this is pretty cool in my opinion.
Yeah,
That'd be
so-
a dream job, but maybe not for me specifically. I don't know. I don't know about you because you want to be like sort of a game announcer or a commentator or what is
That's
it?
What do you mean?
I don't know. You said something like, "Wouldn't it be cool to be a commentator?"
It would be. It would be cool to like. I've always been like interested by like, specifically sports commentary, but like any kind of commentary, which is why I enjoy this podcast. But like, let's say I was like a host of a radio station, or like maybe a TV like show about sports or something.
Yeah.
That'd be. It's not realistic, but like, I would enjoy that. You know, it's like
Mm.
it's like a dream job that's like semi-realistic. It's more realistic than like becoming a movie star.
Yeah.
But like then again, like being a radio show host doesn't pay you that much.
Yeah, I guess so.
But maybe like
Depends. Depends though.
how big you are, yeah. But like
If you have a pleasant voice, they will pay you handsomely.
but like if I'm working for like the local like music station, I probably won't make that much.
Yeah. Maybe
But
as much as like
but if I work for like ESPN radio, then I might make it a little bit decent.
you might make slightly above or maybe even slightly below a teacher's salary.
Yeah, I think usually honestly like a basic like radio show DJs that like even the ones that have like a little like like a bunch of like music radio stations have like morning like shows
Mhm.
with like their like personalities and all that. So
Yeah.
even those, I'm sure they probably make about like 40,000. You know, it's basically teacher salary, 50K base. I would not think they make more than that, especially considering like
You mean like
radio
the
Especially
host, right? The host.
yeah, the host. Especially considering the fact like probably radio makes like less advertising money than it used to.
Yeah, I guess so. But people still listen to the radio.
People listen to
Like,
they still listen.
I mean, like yesterday I was listening to the radio too.
Yeah,
like,
it's
just
like
on
people in the car, people still always listen to it,
Yeah.
but
So that's
I feel
like enough.
I feel like they probably lowered the prices for advertisements a little bit.
Yeah.
Considering all the other mediums that you can advertise on.
Because they're like, oh, look, I can advertise on TV, and it's reaching more audiences than radios are. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna take my business out elsewhere here.
So yeah, but I appreciate this podcast for helping somewhat realize my dream of being like a radio or TV show personality.
Yeah. All right. Well, nice catching up. I think we
So,
should talk about the upcoming holidays.
yeah, you know how it's December. Like it's not even like before Thanksgiving when people are like, "Oh my God, why are you having Christmas decorations up?" Now it is appropriate to have them up.
Uh-huh.
It is appropriate for us to discuss it now.
In fact, I think it's quite unseasonal of you if you don't have your Christmas tree up by December.
Unless like you don't celebrate,
Right,
then we
right,
ain't
of
calling you out.
That's fine.
I mean,
That's
I don't.
fine.
I mean, like it's like I don't celebrate, but like you know.
It's alright. We're politically.
But it's all right. You can still, even if you don't celebrate, you don't. Of course, you don't have to. Like, you can still like feel the vibes and like the slightly happier energy.
A Christmas spirit, for some people, is not always about the tradition, but
It's just,
more
like,
about how
You see other people happy around this time of year and stuff.
how
Families
people
get-
are, because people
families
are
gather.
naturally more inclined to be nicer during Christmas time, just because there's
Mostly.
just a magical feeling.
Mostly.
Yeah, mostly. That's just generally speaking. Yeah. But it is,
So, yeah, we
a
got-
magical time.
So you just say the coziness of winter is really coming to an apex, and like
Yeah.
you know you get it's good vibes around this time of year.
Yeah. That's
Like around like March, April, there's like nothing going on. You're not getting like any kind of. It's just like dull vibes. But like right now, it's like
yeah. You kind of, not only
Like-
you, but like many other people fall into this like seasonal depression.
yeah, like March,
for
April. There's
half
like
of the
nothing going on. It's just like your life is as a lull.
Yeah.
But then like in like this holiday season, like there's stuff going on. Things are happening.
Yeah. And it's fun too.
Yeah. You got any plans? Holidays?
Plans. Interesting you say that. Probably going on vacation for.
A little like 1 week vacation or something.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily sure where. Probably
Kalahari? Are you returning to Kalahari?
No, I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna be returning in Kalahari in a while. I don't know. I mean, Kalahari is like, don't get me wrong, guys. It's not at all bad, but
It's not worth a second trip like that. soon.
right, like it's kind of a one-time experience, you know.
You might. It's like it's not something you want to like make it a tradition.
Yeah. Kalahari
might
is not
take-
one of those places, but Hershey, on the other hand, like that's pretty traditional. That's pretty cozy.
We're actually in like
I like Hershey.
we're in a decent spot for amusement parks because we got like in like a 4-hour radius, we have like Hershey, King's Dominion, Six Flags, Busch Gardens.
Yeah, I know. It's
Water
great.
Country, USA.
It's great, honestly. I'm not complaining at all.
This is a pretty decent spot for a good like quality amusement parks.
Uh-huh. I mean, like that's probably why a lot of people take vacations around here. As in like not around in this area, but like people around this area are taking vacations to other areas. Just because it's so frequent. And that's why our school also does that too.
I mean, like, we live in a pretty decently well-off area too, so.
Yeah. We're not gonna say where, but
You know, I feel like
just we're kind of begging the conversation for where.
it's like I feel like our location has been revealed like a couple of times though on the podcast.
No, it hasn't.
I'm pretty sure it has.
Nope.
You slipped up. I think Quad Eye slipped up.
I think it's okay. Right? I think it's
Don't look back.
even if it was, it's not too important.
Yeah, I mean, we can just if something bad happens to this podcast, we can just run to Mexico.
Yeah.
And create a new
Mexico.
identity.
Why is it Mexico you're after?
Because like that's where people go when they're on the run.
Yeah, that's because they're running away from Mexico.
No,
they're on the run away from Mexico.
No, like, we're not talking
That's
about
the whole
illegal
point.
immigration. No, but like if you're like do something bad in America, like you could run to Mexico to get away from the America. And start a new life and identity in Mexico.
Honestly, if that's the case, I'd be running to Canada.
Yeah, but
Like if I'm running from America, I'm going to Canada.
If I can be more willing to
Maybe.
help America out than Mexico.
It all really depends on like each country's situation. But
Yes,
right now,
Canada's-
Mexico.
No offense to Mexico, but yes,
Yeah.
Canada is definitely a better place to live.
Yeah.
But I think if you're a criminal, I think Mexico is a better place to be.
You might get criminalized by other criminals.
Yes, but that's why you gotta be the alpha dog.
Actually, criminalized is not the right word. I mean like slaughtered. like, no offense. I'm just saying that
I feel like we're gonna offend
that's
the
just-
Mexican. I think we're
no, I'm
offending
just
our
saying
Mexican
that's
audience.
not. It's not supposed to be offensive. I'm just saying. I'm not talking about Mexicans as in the people. I'm talking about the country as a whole, as in like the bad people in.
Yeah, we're just talking about like
that's the bad part of it.
there are tons of great Mexican people, but like, there's just you. I'm sure they admit too that their country has some issues going on.
This is our attempt of being politically correct. Please forgive us.
When you say it like that, you make it sound like it's unsincere.
No, it is sincere, but like we're just trying to like justify what we're saying.
But like when you whisper into the mic like this, you make it sound like it's a joke.
But it's not a joke.
Why'd you make it sound like
I
a
don't
joke?
know. I was just making it sound more lighthearted. That's all.
Alright.
Don't be putting the blame on me. I
Don't
haven't
put
really.
your blame on me. You know that song?
No.
Oh, okay.
You want to sing? You want to sing it now?
I don't know. I don't feel like it now.
All right. Okay.
We've done enough karaoke recently. We have to wait like 4 or 5 more episodes before
Yeah.
we
In my career, I think we're done with it for now.
We'll go like 4 or 5 episodes. We'll do karaoke again.
4 or 5? Really? I don't know.
That's like we'll probably be our sophomore year of high school by 4 or
Yeah.
5 episodes.
Maybe we'll have more developed voices. Do you think?
Don't put the blame on me.
All right,
I
well,
think
guys, moving on to last night's, let's say, event. I think
Oh, you should topic change.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So
last night's event. Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch the full thing, but
why'd you say what the thing is first?
if you guys are gamers, you'd be well aware of the
Like,
Game Awards 2019.
I wouldn't call myself an avid gamer, but I still do game a little bit, and I mean, I wasn't even aware that it was yesterday. To be fair.
That's fair, but you know what the Game Awards are, right?
Yeah, I know what they are. It's just I didn't know they were happening. Or
Yeah. Well, apparently, I don't really know where to start with this one.
why don't we look at the award list or something?
That's a good idea. Okay, so this is. Oh, we should be looking at this later.
I'm full of good ideas.
Alright, so Game Awards 2019 awards. Wait, award winners. Should be more specific. Ooh, okay, so these are a lot of stuff. So also like what's the
your audio cut
guy's
out
name?
for me, so just letting you know.
Wait, it did?
Oh no.
You're saying
Oh,
that
no.
I can't.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right, can everybody else hear me?
Oh no.
Am I still?
Oh no.
Let's check. Okay.
Can you hear me? So I can't hear you.
I can still hear you. Here, why don't we
Huh.
fix this by connect and rejoin. Unplug. I'm just gonna see if this is working because I'm pretty sure my side is perfectly clear. All right, the stream is still live, so this is good. Well, we're just gonna hopefully rejoin the call. If Discord servers would allow us to. Well, anyways, the Game Awards. Let's see. The actor playing Daryl from The Walking Dead was there presenting some awards. That's all I can say right now. Okay, he's not talking. Let's see. What can we do to stall time? Quick. Teen Choice Award for Choice Video Game. Let's see this one. Oh,
Hey, can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
Yay!
Are you back? Finally.
Yes.
What is going on today?
This is like I have my apologies to our audience, but this also happened during
Yeah, it's okay. It's
our
done already.
What did you do when I was gone?
Well, I was just looking at one Teen Choice Award for Choice Video Game. I think this was actually the first one to pop up during
Okay.
the
Could you turn on your screen share
award
again?
ceremony. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So this is the Teen Choice Award.
Yes.
And nominees were like pretty alright. Pretty good title.
Is this the wait?
But the winner was Fortnite apparently.
No, that makes sense.
Wait, but this is 2018.
Oh, it's not 2019.
Oh, and this is the Game Award for Best Esports Game, which was League of Legends. If you don't know, League of Legends is a strategy MOBA game that is actually free to play.
We're not sponsored by them. You don't have to
Yeah,
say
yeah,
that.
I know. I'm just saying. It's just.
You don't have to. You don't have to word it like that.
I'm just saying because I think it comes up sometimes here. Maybe.
No offense. Wait, have you played League of Legends?
Oh yeah.
No, I haven't played. I've never
Right.
bothered to hit download, so
Yeah.
I don't know much about it.
Well, I mean, like it's pretty interesting because now since it's its 10-year anniversary from its initial release date, they're actually creating this kind of new third-party I think company, Riot Forge, that people can use under their name to make League of Legends related games. Or I don't even think it needs to be League of Legends related, but it just has
That
to
sounds
be.
pretty. So it's actually pretty cool. It's like indie game developers can put a big game
Right.
developer name behind them.
Yeah, okay, so like at the Game Awards there was a new game based on the lore of the game called The Ruined King. Apparently it's a RPG. I'm not sure if we're allowed to play it now.
Interesting.
I'm gonna turn off audio. Why don't we do that?
You should.
Wait. Okay, we'll turn it low.
My king.
Very nice chant.
Have you waited? Now, the time has come for your revenge. A heroine across all Runeterra. No fear, suffering, ruin. They will know your name.
Okay, to be fair, there was like no actual game footage.
Yeah, I know. That's like one slight criticism I had. Actually, I'm gonna look at the thing because. All right, we're good. I was worried for a second because I was thinking like, was it even playing audio? But I didn't want to like pause halfway through. Like that would have been awkward.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that is a fair point. They didn't include any actual gameplay, but from what they described, seems like it's gonna be like strategy based RPG, maybe.
All right.
Something that's like based on lore, but other things, let's see. Game.
I found an article with like the full list of games that won.
Yeah. A
That's a
lot
good
of
one.
times it was Epic Games and Fortnite. A lot of times. I mean, it makes sense because it's a pretty large franchise right now.
Yeah.
All the winners. Alright, all the big announcements.
What is? Do you know what a Sekiro Shadows Died Twice is?
Oh, right, yeah. So
That won Game of the Year. I don't know anything about it.
there's that's a From Software title. It's they focus on RPGs. Yeah, it wins Game of the Year. And, yeah, focuses on RPGs, and this was like their newest kind of like spin on Japanese lore. I mean, they didn't really do it before. Before it was a series called Dark Souls, which is
I know what Dark Souls is.
right.
We know.
That's what they known for the most. But then they expanded on this new one. I don't think most people, but like just a very few people might have been like not so happy about it because they weren't so happy with the game itself, Sekiro, because I'm not really sure why. It might have been with like the way they told the storytelling and such, because like it was a little bit more direct than like the ambiguousness of Dark Souls, I think. But which kind of like made it more story heavy in a way. Dark Souls, I mean. Yeah. They also made they also revealed the Final Fantasy. I think that's 7? Yeah, Final Fantasy 7 remake. Was it like I heard something about Final Fantasy 14, but I must have been mishearing something. Yeah.
I haven't played Final Fantasy since PS3 days.
Yeah. I haven't even played Final Fantasy.
I've only played like
Before,
two of
like,
them.
wasn't it before it was
I played the first one with like the Disney collaboration.
oh, do you mean Kingdom Hearts?
No, not Kingdom. No, no, fine.
Yeah, that's Kingdom Hearts.
No, fine. Like Final Fantasy.
Look. Is this what you're talking about? If that's the case, then that's Kingdom Hearts. That's something different.
Oh, okay. I don't even have it. Okay, I played Kingdom Hearts then. Okay.
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 Alright, that's what I thought, because Kingdom Hearts is like I feel like it's
I remember playing it at a cousin's house.
yeah. Well, like Final Fantasy is more of the RPG side of things. I don't think I've ever actually played through an entire Final Fantasy game. It just never really captured my interest per se. Maybe I need to start at the very beginning, but I don't really want to.
Well, they're making a Surgeon Simulator too.
Surgeon Simulator. What?
They're making a second one.
There was the
I remember-
first one.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Is this graphic?
It probably will be.
Should I pause it? Alright, I think I should pause it. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna accidentally get struck down by YouTube. Right. Okay, so there's Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Hold on, these characters, at least this one, Jean from Phoenix, you know, that's not even a Marvel character. Unless that's what they mean by Ultimate Alliance, like they're collaborating with DC Comics. That's sort of strange. Let's see, Fast and Furious,
Nah.
the video game. Prologue. This was weird. Prologue. I didn't actually realize it was a game until they told us it was a game. I don't even think they told us it was a game. Just watch it. It explains itself. Like I don't know what to think about it. I think the actual trailer was a little bit longer. But I think it's something similar to like you know how Death Stranding, I think it was.
Yeah.
Death Stranding was introduced. Like it was very vague in like what the game was actually about.
Oh wait, do you mind if I bring up an idea that relates to this that we're talking about right now?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so speaking of recent game news, have you seen the new Xbox Series X?
Oh yeah. They finally made Xbox into a box.
It's a PC tower basically now.
Yeah.
It's literally just it's like the size of a desktop now.
Are they finally living up to their name? Let's see. Wait. Game Awards. Xbox X Series. Was there anything very special about it?
It's a new Xbox. That's what's special.
Dang. But like, is there anything special?
It is huge. It is very tall.
Really? Wait.
It's the same. It's not that. It's. Look at it. Just look at it.
Okay, so the controller is like as big as your
It's the same-
hand. It's gonna be like
No, it's the same. I think it might be a little bigger, but it's the same design as the Xbox One. So they haven't changed the controller design.
yeah.
But
So it's
the-
like that's like almost 3 hands tall.
And yeah,
That's
so
tall. That is tall, actually.
I think it's about the size of your desktop that you have sitting on your desk.
Oh.
Is about that size.
Except
that's pretty tall that's pretty big for a console.
Yeah, except for like the fact that it's in a box shape.
Yeah, 90-degree angles.
Except for the top. You look at. Do you see the top? It's kind of
That's like the ventilation stuff.
Yeah, but it's kind of concave inwards. You know.
I guess.
It's sort of strange.
Physics, I guess.
Oh. And then there's Hellblade 2.
Is there any other? I mean, like you're probably gonna get like Forza, Halo, that kind of stuff. What else?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
This one?
What does it say?
Watching the Game Awards
See.
and seeing Master Chief in the Xbox Series X were pretty disappointing, except for. Was it really that disappointing though? Like, I mean, I didn't see any major titles, but that didn't really disappoint me, I think.
I have been.
Sure.
I guess I'm kind of an X in terms of console allegiance. I guess I'm kind of technically an Xbox guy because I did have a 360, and then currently I have an Xbox One S. So I guess I am kind of an Xbox guy.
Okay, so
Usually I wait till like the S variant comes out because one it gets cheaper by then, and then you also get the slight improvement.
oh wait. You mean are you talking about?
Do you know how they like have the Xbox One and they released like the One S?
Yeah.
And like PS4, they had the PS4 and then they released the PS4 Slim.
Oh. So
I usually wait for like the slightly refined version to come out.
yeah. Or if the original eventually does go on a sale, then maybe it's a better choice to go for that one. But
When I
let
got
me
my
see.
when I got my One S, the original Xbox One wasn't that much cheaper.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah. Also,
I don't know much about Xbox, so I don't know what to say. I guess wait, the original Xbox One.
Like the Xbox One that first released.
Okay, price comparison. So what are the different models of Xbox One?
So there was the Xbox One and the One S, then they made the One X, but the One X is meant to be like a performance thing.
So wait, what do you mean by performance?
So the One X, the $500 one, what was $500. It has more like I think it boasts like 4K gaming and stuff.
Oh, I see. This one's starting at $299.
You're looking at old stuff, man. So that's the
Yeah,
original
I know.
Xbox One. I got my One S for $250. A couple I would say 3-4 years ago.
Okay,
No,
well,
3 years.
let's
No,
look
3 years
at
ago. 3 years, yeah.
Xbox One S price. Let's see. Oh, this one stands up horizontally or vertically?
You can do that, yes.
Oh,
You can make it flat or.
yeah.
But you have to no. It's weird because you have to buy like a little stand for it to stand vertically, or else it's not that stable if you don't.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like it's weird that you have to buy an accessory. Like with the Nintendo Wii, it came with the stand.
Well, like the Nintendo Wii, was it? Oh, yeah. Could it also stand horizontally and vertically? I kind of forget.
And it came with the stand too.
Oh,
which was
attached to it, or was it like detached?
detachable stand
Oh, I see.
to make it go vertical.
Well, Microsoft is money hungry, I guess.
I mean, the 360 didn't even need a stand. It could just flat out just stand vertical.
But it just makes it more secure. Like you wouldn't want to accidentally break it just because you didn't want to buy a stand.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably their reasoning too.
So yeah, I guess that's video games.
Also,
I guess holiday season's a good time, I guess, for video game stuff.
yeah. And also, JKO was mentioning that the best Game Awards reveal was obviously Bravely Default 2, which I'm not really sure I saw this. Let's see. Oh, Crunchyroll, what? I'm looking at...
We're not sponsored by them either.
Yeah. I'm just trying to look at YouTube. Alright, here we go. Announcement trailer. Here. Let's watch it real quick. I'm gonna give my opinion too. I haven't seen it before.
It is time to choose. Accept your fate and await oblivion. Or make a stand and fight for survival. Step into the light, young hero. Be brave.
So it'll be like a reaction podcast now.
I guess so. Except your side doesn't have the music.
I was watching without audio, just like you guys. Like I don't know much about it. Like I guess you can call me a noob in that respect. Like I mainly only play like AAA.
Yeah. Well, that's alright, actually. You're not really into these kind of RPGs. Okay.
RPGs aren't my thing. I don't have that kind of attention span.
Yeah, default. I mean, like, there wasn't much gameplay-wise. But the music, I think it added something else that you didn't really experience just for the trailer's sake. Interesting. I'm not sure if JKO is necessarily a fan of it, like as its original title, but I mean I can't judge. If you're into those kind of RPG type of games, I think this is one of the more notable titles, I guess.
Well, I guess talking about games, kind of like switching it up a bit. Retailer GameStop, you know.
Oh,
and I guess other retailers too, in general, are all going through kind of tough times with like the wave of online shopping being like really strong right now.
Right. So this is one of them.
Here's an article. For a second, I thought Adam Levine was the author. Of this.
Adam Levine. Oh,
Yeah.
Adam Levine Weinberg. Interesting. Okay.
So it's about.
I'm not
Adam,
judging his name.
So it's not the Adam Levine. It's just a different Adam Levine.
Yeah. Well, like, I mean, people can have the same names.
Yeah.
That's not like it's kind of like ideas. You don't really like have a unique individual idea, do you? Like that you don't share among people, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of the same with names. Well, anyways, here with GameStop.
That is true because like GameStop will have I think they'll definitely have to shrink the amount of stores they have, but they still have a niche for like sometimes you just want to walk into a store, grab a game, or sometimes a mom just wants to take her kid to grab a game. She doesn't want to have to like enter her credit card on the Xbox with like entering it with the controller that she doesn't even know how to use, so she has to make her kid enter all the numbers.
Right. It is kind of more accessible to the older folks.
It's accessible to people who just want the nostalgia of walking through the store and the people who just want to take their kids to get something.
Some people like
Well, Radio Shack was more like I remember last time I went to a Radio Shack. Like I don't get the point. It's just like a bunch of like electronics that like people use, but like no one really wants. Like it's filled with like.
Well, that depends on who you are.
Yeah, but it's like it's like landline phones and like batteries, radios.
Had plenty of.
They had like 4 or 5 phones sitting in the thing, and then like a couple like 4 or 5 TVs, but it wasn't that. It was nothing. They didn't have any like cool tech. It was like stuff that people really want. They tried to be like a tiny tech store, which just did not work out.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they were in a particular niche though, because like it said, moreover, it appeared that Radio Shack had plenty of flexibility to shrink its store footprint in the years since they had. Oh, maybe they had the opportunity to, but they just didn't. Maybe that's probably why. But GameStop, on the other hand, that's like an entirely new, different business.
I think GameStop though has the hindsight of seeing all these other businesses fail, that they can hopefully help themselves adjust to improvement.
Yeah.
But again, like, have you been to a GameStop recently?
Yeah, I have.
Now it's like, haven't you noticed like now like half the store is just like random merch that you don't care about? It's like the game section is shrunk, and now it's just like a bunch of T-shirts and like Funko figures.
Yeah, it's become GameStop to like
nerd store.
Yeah.
They're trying to be that, I think, now, but I don't like that direction.
Game and stuff. Stop.
I don't go to GameStop and like, oh boy, I'm gonna get a, I don't know, Master Chief Funko figure.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you do.
I don't think that way.
Yeah,
But I would have Master Chief. Some people do, but I don't think it's enough that we dedicate like half your store to it.
okay, well, like it at least brings profit, like Black Friday. So
No, I'm okay with them selling that kind of stuff, but I think they should.
let's see. Black Friday sale. I am not promoting GameStop in any way. This is simply for the okay, they didn't have any visuals. I think it might have
I don't
been
think. I
visuals.
feel like GameStop's not even
Yeah.
in terms of prices. They're not extremely competitive.
Let's see. Like sometimes they advertise toys here. Like see, look. They advertise the
Buy two get one free
Thanos.
Funko.
yeah. But this is pretty recent. I mean, this is like just last Black Friday,
Yeah.
which is this year, of course. But I mean, they have a pretty small section for, I guess, accessories. But it shows you how they're like, maybe they're slowly adjusting to this market.
I feel like GameStop should try focusing. I don't know. It's like I feel like they should try like stretching out the fact they sell used games more.
Well, yeah, actually, they
I've never bought a new game from GameStop. All the games I bought from that place have all been used.
Really?
Yeah, I don't buy new. I don't.
Why?
GameStop because like the CD will work, new or used. So might as well just get it used.
Yeah, but sometimes like the like price difference.
But if it's like
It's so
a brand new title that I really want to play. Yeah, of course I'll get that new.
It's so small.
But like if it's like a year or two old, it's gonna be like $10-15 cheaper at least.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
So I'd rather save that 10-15.
And in that way, that is true.
And then I could get me some fresh DLC. To JK.
Well, unless like the disc is like overly used or like way out of.
But usually I think
normal.
they only sell ones that should work.
Yeah, but I think there's also been like.
I've actually had one.
There's also been like DS games, I think, that had the complete like the. You've seen like a DS cartridge, right?
I own a 2DS, so yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you know how like the DS cartridge has a sticker on the front of it?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like completely scratched off. Like you can't even decipher what it is.
I think they just care if it works, they're not cosmetic shape.
Yeah, I guess so. But like, some people care about that, you know.
I do too. So. Go to a different GameStop then and find the game.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like sort of a rare commodity.
I did have one bad experience at a GameStop where I bought Lego Marvel Superheroes and the disc was unusable.
Are you serious?
It was like
How much was it?
it was like $15.
Oh snap!
But luckily when I took it back, they allowed me to exchange it because like once I got into the car, I got in the car, like I just opened up just to look at my new CD and like what, this is so scratched.
Wait, really? You didn't even try it?
I did not want to take the chance. I felt like it'd be easier because I'm right there
Yeah.
to just, be like,
That is
yo,
true.
this is way too scratched. I don't want this. Give me another copy of Lego Marvel Superheroes, please.
But it was pre-owned, wasn't it?
Yeah.
See, that's what happens.
But he was like, oh yeah, I'm not sure how this got past us. All right, I'll give you sleep.
Yeah, maybe they're just like, all right, we need to make a quick buck. Come on, quick.
Yeah.
we're taking any Lego.
It's Lego Marvel Superheroes. They won't care.
Well, no one will really like bother, I guess. I mean, like, well, if no one will ever bother buying it, then like, what's the point of them owning it?
Well, I bought Lego Marvel Superheroes, so.
Yeah. I guess that's a fair argument. Well, anyways.
But then besides GameStop, like there's also been retailers like Best Buy and Walmart, which have adapted pretty well to the new age of online commerce.
Yeah.
Because Best Buy, they do the Amazon price match, and they still have a decent online website too to go along with their retail store.
It's not like buying a computer in person has necessarily died out. I think people still do that regularly.
And especially like maybe computers and phones, maybe, but not. But like with TVs, it's definitely a thing people like to see in person.
Right.
Because it's all about the display. So. especially. I'm not trying to say no, I'm not like maybe I'm a little more of a techie than the other people, but like I'm not trying to call other people normies, but like normies will go to Best Buy instead of ordering off Amazon.
Instead of ordering off Amazon.
Like it depends. Like maybe Prime Day, like or Black Friday, maybe some people will go Amazon
Yeah.
to get their new TV, but I feel like normies would.
Well, what's the problem with in-person purchase?
Okay, maybe not that, but like maybe for computers. Like I feel like computer is something you can get away with a little easier buying online.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that one.
So or
There's,
like maybe a phone too.
There's
Like,
a wider, yeah.
Let's say I want a OnePlus 7 Pro, but then I can't get that at Best Buy. I can only get it online. But like a normie wouldn't want to like they'll just go in store and get like whatever's in store.
Yeah.
And
Well,
they usually
if you're serious about your equipment, you'd be. I mean, I think you'd be putting more research into it,
yeah.
right? So if you're, of course, serious about what you're buying, you'd be buying it online because there is a larger selection of things online, right?
Yeah, I think everything. I feel like TV. I agree is the one thing that I think is a good idea to look in store. But everything else I think could be done online.
Yeah.
But plus Best Buy they do a good job making it like a fun experience to come into the store and check out all the new tech.
Why people just like greeting you out front? That's about it.
Not
Is
that, but it's just like the way they arrange it is like a nice way to window shop.
Oh, yeah. Why is
So,
that? You mean like how the employees are friendly?
no, it's just like the way things are laid out, you know, the displays and all that fun stuff.
All right, whatever, man. Whatever floats your boat.
So yeah,
We
retail's
don't go to
like-
Best Buy very often anymore.
Yeah, retailers like I don't know, like Nordstrom, GameStop, like they're struggling, but I think GameStop's a little different than like these other clothing things that are struggling. Because these clothing things, I think the main reason they're struggling is that they expanded so much back in like the early 2000s when malls were probably way bigger, way more like popular than they are now before
Yeah.
online shopping. So now they have so many stores, it's just they can't profit anymore because they have so many stores.
Yeah, you're right.
And now it's to the point where it's even if they close stores, it's still tough financially just with how much in the hole they are. But I think GameStop they still have the opportunity to set things right.
Buy it, like I mean, like they probably. I don't doubt that they have a wide selection of games, which they do, but it's just that like because, I mean, online purchasing for games has just become a much more popular option. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's outdated per se, but it's easier for people to be buying it online rather than in person. But with Radio Shack, I'm not so sure why that would have been the case. I don't know what they really could have done differently.
Welcome to the podcast, Quadiz, our good friend, viewer, former guest.
Welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome.
He said I think he said Radio Shack is like Best Buy but not good, which I completely agree. It's
like,
just it's Best Buy with like less cool stuff basically, just cheaper items. Which
wait, Radio Shack or
Radio Shack?
Or GameStop.
No, I think he's talking about Radio Shack.
But he's like, it's like Best Buy, but not good.
I think he's talking about Radio Shack, man.
Alright, yeah, I guess so. But Radio Shack was more specialized in hardware technology.
Yeah,
Right.
it's just like it was kind of. It's honestly it was depressing. I mean, last time was in a Radio Shack. Just like seeing all the stuff that like I don't really want any of this, you know.
That's because it's serving a particular niche, obviously.
It's not even like
most stores.
But it's like the niche isn't even good. Like they just sold like what kind of niche is cordless phones?
I don't know, like you're looking for something like, oh look, I needed this, man. It's supposed to be for necessity, not really for like wants. Like
We talked
GameStop.
about we talked about the death of Toys R Us on here, right?
Death of Toys R Us. Did we?
I feel like we did, right?
I feel like we did too, but I can't remember.
I don't know. Insert all my points from that topic if we did it into here.
Why? What were your points?
I
Can you
don't
summarize
know.
it?
I probably said the same things. I don't remember that. I'm sure they apply to this quite well.
Why is that like?
It's just like you gotta optimize for online shopping, and then you also have to make the in-store experience like top notch. And
Yeah.
you gotta. I feel like if you're at a retail store, you gotta like, unless you're like a grocery store, you gotta like focus on one, not one actually. Well, yeah, one thing in a way. You gotta do it well. I think GameStop, they should focus games. I don't think their merchandise business is doing that amazing. I feel like this might be discouraging a little bit too. I feel like GameStop was a more friendly atmosphere for a normie to come into before they started putting all the merch everywhere.
Stop referring to everyday people as normies.
Like a mom.
Like okay,
a mom,
like just.
I would
like,
feel more inviting if I just saw a bunch of games on the wall instead of like if I'm a mom and then I see like a Kingdom Hearts poster and a Thanos gauntlet.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's like, I mean, they're trying to appeal to a new audience, I guess, because they realize
All
games,
the 5 minutes of Freddy plushies that already was there.
But the thing is that like the question is, what can you innovate when there's really nothing left to innovate? Like they already have an online store, but what else can they do other than that?
I feel like they should maybe if they should make it where you could sell your games without having to come into the store.
Whoa.
They should try.
Like
I think that's
Carvana.
What?
Well, with the video. Okay, never mind.
Okay. Yeah,
Do you ever get those ads? I know.
No.
No, you don't ever get Carvana ads.
Oh, Carvana! I thought you said
Yeah.
I couldn't hear you say Carvana.
Yeah.
Carvana, the new innovative.
Yeah. The
Then
company who
car vending
innovated.
machines. Car vending machines.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
There's actually one that's like 15 minutes away from us. Those vending
15
machines.
minutes. Are you
50,
serious?
I say. Like 40 minutes.
15
40.
minutes? What is
40.
this?
I said 40 to 50 minutes away from us.
Oh, I thought you said an ad was.
No.
I was like, what the heck?
No, I said there's an actual Carvana vending machine like 40, 50 minutes away from us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think I've seen
I've
that.
seen it before. Yeah, it's like a glass tower just filled with cars.
Yeah, it's not a very clever idea, but
I think it's cool, but
it's not practical. That's the thing. Is
and
it?
they charge a little bit of a premium for their cars too, compared to like a normal used car dealership.
Oh wait, they charge you for using the vending machine?
No, it's like the prices they offer for their used cars is like a tad bit more than you would get at a normal dealership.
Because of the vending machine?
Yeah, probably they say, "Oh, you can trust us." You know, how could we give you a bad car if we give it to you in a vending machine?
From a vending machine.
How could the car have any mechanical issues if it comes from a vending machine, man?
Of course. That's like simple.
Like when you get food from a vending machine, you're not like, "Oh man, this food's gonna poison me." You trust the vending machine's gonna give you good food
Yeah.
or a good snack, I guess, or a good drink.
That's kind of debatable. I mean, like people.
Okay, it might not be healthy.
They
for
basically
you.
just like wait for it to run out sometimes. That's the business of vending machines. That's kind of the problem with vending machines too. Like it's not very profitable, and it's somewhat high maintenance.
Unless like you're a theme park.
Yeah, theme parks are a different story because like it's like your only source of food if you're there. Okay. Unless you want to be paying excessive amounts for something that is mediocre. It's.
You know what I think it's time for, man? You know what I think it's time for?
I feel like I have a feeling, but why don't you say it?
Trivia!
You know what? I think that is also what am I doing? I think that is also the perfect idea. Let me just... Hold on, guys. Alright, trivia time, people! Woo! Alright, so... I think we should just go through the trivia, this time. Like, go through both trivia questions just in one go, because we probably won't have enough time for another.
I think there's 3.
3? Okay, alright, let's do it.
I don't wait. Did we do this? Hold on. Did we do the first question last time?
You know what? It doesn't matter because we can always do it again.
I can.
I don't think people are remembering. Like if they know, then they know. But if they don't know, they won't know. You know.
I feel like there's only like me and you are gonna know this.
Yeah.
We should do. Oh, wait, actually, no. I have something to add on to that, but I'll say it after you answer the question.
All right. So, first question of today's trivia is.
Wait, did you activate trivia mode on the thing?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. When was the first Pickle podcast?
Don't we have waiting music?
Do we? You want me to play waiting music?
Yeah.
Alright,
Please play some elevator music.
Hold on. Wait.
Play
Jeopardy waiting music.
How about the default copyright free waiting music that everyone puts?
You mean the Jeopardy waiting music?
No, not Jeopardy. That copyright free one that a bunch of YouTube videos use. It's
You want me to just look up copyright free?
It's like copyright free waiting music. It's
I don't think that
copyright
is
free elevator music. It's like that.
That's not. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, it's an ad. Like this one?
That's Jeopardy.
Yeah, but I don't know what else to put. All right. Anyways,
Let me try
time's up. Time's up, guys.
No, wait. Wait, let me get the buzzer. Hold up. We're not prepared this time, man.
Well, you should have been the one being prepared right now. Okay. So, I apologize for not repeating the question, but I don't think we really need to because I already put it in the chat. Well, anyways. So, if you guessed June 16th, 2018.
17.
Then you are incorrect because it is in fact June 17th, 2018.
I was like, wait,
If you got June 17th, 2018, you would be correct. Ding 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 ding. Wait. Congratulations. Congratulations, folks.
The other one, Windows 95.
What's that?
The Windows 95 sound.
Oh, you're right. All right.
Yeah.
All right, now moving on. Next question for today. What was the first country to use printed paper currency? I will put this in chat and I will say the answers.
I think it's Czechoslovakia.
Well, that wasn't in the answer range, so I will be saying the answers instead. It is either A, Egypt, B, Great Britain, or C, China. You have 10 seconds to answer. Three, two, one.
I think it was Finland. Honestly, I think it was Finland.
And let's wait. You gotta do the ant thing.
I know.
Anyway, time's up. Alright, time's up. If you answered B, Great Britain, you are incorrect because it is in fact C, China. Wait. If you got C, China, congratulations.
Bravo. You paid attention in history class.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, of course I did. Yeah. All right. So do you wanna do this next one?
I am the sports boy, so I will do the last question.
I'll be typing it in though. You can
sorry.
say it.
All right. So, what is the only baseball team left in the MLB that has never been to a World Series? Is it A, the Seattle Mariners? Is it B, the San Diego Padres? Or C, the Minnesota Twins?
All right, people. You have 10 seconds to answer. First of all, I gotta put the answers. But now you have 10 seconds to answer. Your time begins.
No, wait, hold on. No, for the waiting music, we should put "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" or something.
Take me out. Okay. Well, I need to bring out a new soundtrack, and I don't want to wait.
I got it. I already got it. I'm about to. Can I write it now?
Okay.
Yeah. Oregon. Yeah. Go.
All right,
Here, wait, here.
this is taking too long.
No. Okay, there.
This is taking too long.
No, I'm sorry. There, here. Come on, there.
3, 2, 1, and time's up.
Hold on.
Time is up.
Hold on.
Okay, it's fine. Well, anyways,
No, wait, no, we can't do it without. You don't even know the answer to this one, so.
you're right. So why don't you announce it first so I can tell everybody what the answer is. All right.
Alright. If
Moving
you
on to the
guessed
answer.
C, the Minnesota Twins, you are not right.
Oh.
Just like if you guessed if they were gonna beat the Yankees in the NLDS, you're also wrong if you guessed that. Alright.
Ooh, okay.
So the correct answer was it B, the San Diego Padres?
And if you
It was
did
no.
in fact,
It was not right.
no.
No. B
Oh,
is
I was
also
close. Okay.
B was also not right. Just like how the answer is no to B, just like how Steven Strasburg said no to going to the Padres. But if you answered A, you are correct.
Congratulations. If you answered A correctly, which if you answered A, then you are correct. Congratulations.
What a sad fate to live, never being able to go to a World Series.
What's that?
What?
I couldn't hear you over there.
I said, what a sad fate to live, never ever going to a World Series.
Oh, dang.
Poor Seattle.
Yeah. that's
I've been
right.
to Seattle. Actually, I've seen that. I've seen T-Mobile Park. T-Mobile
Okay.
Park. It's okay. Their team is okay.
All right.
Actually, no, they're bad.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. All right. So, well, the last and final trivia question we have for today is something about animals. Ooh, this is one of the you terminology fanatics will be loving, and you'd probably get right. So, this next question is: dazzle is a term used for a group of what type of animal? So these will be a singular animal, not plural animals. But the answer choices, nonetheless, will be A, peacock, B, zebra, or C, narwhal.
I'm gonna have to go with Narwhal, because the Narwhal song.
You're right. But we'll find out in 10 seconds. Because you also have 10 seconds to answer. Starting now.
I have a better idea for a song. Yeah.
Well, too late. It's already 3, 2, 1.
Swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion, 'cause they are so awesome. Swimming in the ocean, pretty big and pretty wide, to beat a polar bear in a fight, like an underwater
No, we can't. That's copyrighted.
Okay.
We're gonna get sued by narwhals. We can't run the risk of anything like that. Alright, well, anyways, after that commotion. Well, if in fact you did answer C, narwhals, you would be incorrect. Because they're in fact not narwhals. I'm sorry. But, if you pick A, peacocks, then you would also be incorrect because it's not peacocks either. It is B, zebra.
Or
You chose
Zebra.
Zebra. I haven't ever heard that pronunciation. But anyways, I say zebra, and it's gonna say zebra. If you chose zebra,
I think British people say Zebra. Do
well,
they? Is that racist? They think that, but I feel like they do.
I don't understand. I wouldn't know. I'm not British. If anyone is British right now, I guess you could correct us.
Do you say Zebra or Zebra?
Well, either way, zebra. It is called a dazzle when there's a group of zebras. So if you chose zebra as your answer, you are correct. Congratulations.
All right, well, I think one of those trivia questions kind of ties into the next topic we want to discuss, listed on the Google Doc, which is
Whoa.
our hometown Washington Nationals are world champions of the baseball world.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, wait. I need to get the soundboard. You gotta,
Yeah.
And if you don't mind me asking, who is this team exactly?
I said our hometown Washington Nationals today now.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was trying to make it like a dramatic effect, but I was gonna do it twice. But
It was honestly, the season was an amazing story, you know, starting out from being 19 and 31 to World Series champions, you know, that huge turnaround. You know,
how
from all the
bad is that?
comebacks, the comeback in the wild card game against the Milwaukee Brewers to somehow coming back once again in the NLDS against the Dodgers to the great NLCS sweep of the Cardinals, and then finally that World Series, that World Series bliss, that 7-game series victory.
Seven
How we
games.
can- Yeah, the series went to 7. The World Series with the Nationals and the Astros went to 7 games.
So they won 7 games?
No, so it was like it's a best of 7, the World Series. So
Oh, I see.
so yeah, the national it took them 7 games to decide. Like, let's say someone won 4 straight, it'd be over in 4 games, but they went all the way to 7 games in the best of 7.
Oh, so.
So it was a fun series. So many beautiful moments. Juan Soto homers off Garrett Cole. That Howie Kendrick home run that hit the foul pole. That satisfying thud. And then the final pitch from Daniel Hudson, sealing the deal.
Well, it's great that you're describing it in detail.
It took a little bit of a baby shark, you know, a little bit of straight up determination.
Who is it? The one, that does it?
Gerardo Parra.
Oh right, I know it was something with Para. I was like, ooh.
Sadly, he's not on the team anymore, though.
Really?
He plays it. He decided to go play in Japan.
Ooh. For what reason?
I think they offered him more money.
Dang. You
bring
did a Bryce Harper on.
He pulled a Bryce Harper, except instead of making $330 million, he's only making like $2 million.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Who?
Gerardo Parra.
Really? So wait, so it wasn't about money.
Yeah, but like I think he was only making like $550K at the Nats, and then like with the Japanese team, they offered him a $2 million contract. He's like, hey, that's more than $550K.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
wow.
So
Wait,
he
why
pulled, like,
why
a-
is it such a large
I don't know, I
difference?
guess that Japanese team wanted someone with MLB experience, and also they want the good baby shark vibes that he brings.
All right, whatever
So, yeah.
floats his boat. Well,
As a Nats fan yourself, you know, it was a happy time for you too, wasn't it?
yeah. When I learned the news, it was totally unexpected because actually, I was not watching the game.
Even though I told you to.
Yeah, I know. I think I forgot it, but I couldn't. Yeah, I mean, I may be a baseball fan, but I'm not like a fan.
But if you're a fan, then you should be watching the World Series.
Yeah, but I'm not like a fan. You know,
I don't think you have to be a fan.
there's a difference.
To watch your favorite team win their first ever championship.
Yeah, but I'm just not a fan. I don't know. There just seems to be a difference to me.
So, you know, as you already know, we talk about the games we've been to and all the Bryce Harper news and all that fun stuff on that. So, of course, we couldn't go without mentioning our boys being World Series champs.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Except I'm
now
not.
it's- You're a fan, at least.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
They're your
I'm
favorite
just-
team. You call them your favorite team, right?
Yeah. I guess you could. I mean, like, does that mean they're the best?
You've been to 3 Dadscapes now.
Right. But does that like that's kind of an interesting thing to go in. But I think we should stop it here because we actually are surpassing our limit right now. Time limit, I mean.
I think there's one more thing we could talk about before it like dies out though.
What's that?
I think there's one more thing we should squeeze in before like it becomes irrelevant.
All right, what is that you have in mind?
I would like to talk about the Cybertruck.
Oh, the Cybertruck.
I think we should talk about it now before it
Yeah,
becomes.
you're right.
It's already been a while, but I feel like we should talk about it before it becomes even more irrelevant.
Yeah. Well, what is so like?
It just looks weird.
Yeah, I know. But like, other than looks, is there anything really like that special about it?
I mean, like the bulletproof window just shattered.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, it wasn't a bullet, so.
Yeah, but still,
You gotta keep that in mind.
he should have chosen a substance that he would have been more reassuring that wouldn't shatter the window.
Well, maybe he was just feeling a bit more ambitious today,
I mean,
or maybe that day, because it's not today. It was a
it's
while
just-
ago.
the Cybertruck looks like something like an 80s or 90s movie would like say, oh yeah, it's
This
like
is
a
the
movie based.
future.
Yeah, it's like some guys like he wakes up in the future, like whoa, look at
Yeah.
that, look at that truck.
That's
Future.
that's the interpretation of the future. I think
Yeah,
I
like-
think Elon Musk has been watching too much 80s anime.
I think he was watching like Back to the Future 2 or something, and he's like, you know what, I wanna.
I don't
This is
think
what I want.
Back to the Future had that kind of like.
True,
art
but like
direction.
cars were flying by 2015 in Back to the Future 2.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't watched it. Then.
Remember he traveled to 2015?
I
He
don't
was like-
remember because I haven't watched it.
He was like, whoa, oh my god, look, I'm old now, and things are different. Oh, every living room has a projector. Whoa.
Oh yeah. It's kind of. I mean, not every living room has a projector, but like I mean,
Most living rooms don't have a projector.
really, you don't?
You have a projector in your living room?
No, but I'm just.
Like,
like, you don't have a projector? Do you not have a projector at like squat?
No.
Like just period.
Like a home, like usually only home theaters have a projector.
Yeah, but you can use it anyway.
I do not happen to own a projector. Sadly no.
You don't?
I don't. No.
Why not? They're so cheap now.
I think I would rather it's simpler to just buy a TV.
Yeah, I guess so. If you don't have anyone over or like you're not regularly watching it with someone else, then it's not even. I guess it's not worth it.
And plus, like, I don't even know where in my condo I would put it.
Yeah, I
I
guess
don't know if I have a wall
Space.
big enough to just slap it on.
Yeah. Well, like, you can always put curtains down. That's
Yeah.
the thing. You could do it in like one of those presentation things that they have in a auditorium.
But it doesn't look that nice though.
Yeah, maybe. But like
Compared to
depends on the
more-
quality of the
The
projector.
Yeah. Probably schools use pretty cheap ones.
Yeah. But like cheap ones, the problem with cheap ones though is that they much dimmer. Not that great resolution. But it is a projector, to be honest. So you can't really complain. Yeah. But if you're more into that like single person experience, then I think TV would work just fine for you.
Yeah. So more about the back to the Cybertruck. I think it is a big LOL, but I appreciate
Yeah.
I appreciate the ambition though.
Should we should we show the
Sure.
fail? Alright.
Yeah.
Cyber truck tet. Oh. Yeah. Unbreakable window shatters. Let's see. Videos. Okay.
Franz, could you try to break this glass, please?
Wait, his name is Franz, not France.
all of it.
Yeah.
But I've only like I remember like when you was while looking at the subtitles from
Yeah.
you thing, it said France before.
France.
Backing up.
Okay, wait. All right, wait. Maybe we should
Maybe that
watch
was a little
like.
too-
Hold on. Okay.
Bro, the Toronto Blue Jays should sign this man.
We should look at the whole or like the summary recap so we have more context. Here.
Welcome
Honestly,
to
honestly, let's look at this. We should. I don't know. Let's investigate this Franz guy too.
We created an exoskeleton.
You want to watch like everything until like the last break?
I don't want to be a reaction podcast.
Okay. Now hit the Okay, so the Cybertruck doesn't get dented. Okay.
Yeah,
Long story
okay.
short,
Yeah.
this is a normal glass.
It was a
window,
demonstration.
Now
Oh,
we
and
touch
this-
Mama glass.
This is the new Tesla armor glass. Look at this. Look.
Why are they all wearing
Ooh,
like
perfect.
mad,
Ooh,
Why are they all wearing mad scientist outfits?
I really don't know.
Try to break those
I think it's
glass
part of the
windows.
aesthetic. Yes. Crowd cheers for France.
Yeah.
Alright, now watch this. So this is apparently the Tesla armor glass.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
it doesn't withstand.
Well,
Oh no, he said an F word.
No,
No,
you
no. Oh gosh.
You ruined.
Oh no.
You ruined.
I
you
should
ruined
have
the-
turned off subtitles.
side. Let's try the right.
You've ruined the family friendliness of the channel. It is forever been
No.
destroyed.
No, we were laughing over it so they couldn't hear anything. That's not okay, so
Look, I'm sorry for all the kids watching. You'll be exposed to it eventually.
it's okay guys.
In addition, the car
You
has
learn-
an
you-
adaptive,
you live and you
gas
learn.
suspension. The
And
rear
in this
is
case, we
100
learned
cubic
that
feet,
should not
6.5
always play
foot,
videos.
length,
I also
up to 30
you know how he showed that like the Cybertruck is, he was saying like it's better than like a Ford F-150.
Yeah, I saw those kind of.
It's just-
What is the Ford 150?
It's just it's a pretty average looking truck, but actually they have the Raptor version, which is pretty cool. Which I think they should put a Raptor against the Cybertruck.
A
That'd be-
Raptor.
Yeah, a Ford F-150 Raptor.
All right, let me look.
So then anyways, after Elon called out Ford clapped back with a tweet saying, "Yo, we'll take you on."
Really?
Yeah,
How? How are they
Like
gonna compete?
they're gonna do like a tug of war.
Oh, really? Oh
Between,
yeah,
like-
yeah, wait. Yeah.
Cause they did do a tug of war, but like the Ford said it wasn't fair because Tesla was running the conditions. They chose like a cheap version and like stuff like that.
Isn't fair. Tesla. Oh, isn't fair. Why?
Yeah.
What were they competing for? Money? What's going on?
No, it's just like no Tesla. So like for their reveal, they showed a video of the Tesla Cybertruck beating a Ford F-150. Then Ford is like, "Bro, this ain't right because you're using our cheap version and it's the conditions favor you and stuff like that."
Wait. Cybertruck. Oh, wait. So the Raptor used Cybertruck.
Well, that was not that one's not a Raptor.
Okay, well,
That's a
Ford-
normal one.
Ford
This is-
used Cybertruck, Tesla Cybertruck in their video. A video of theirs. Wait.
Yeah, see, it was like no, this one is the one where the Cybertruck won, because
Oh, I see.
okay, but it was like Ford said it. Oh, so it looks like Tesla admitted that it wasn't fair. So like, okay, Ford, well, we'll do it on your own terms.
Oh, wait, rematch previewed with Model X. What? Okay. It's like a rematch.
You know the movie Ford versus Ferrari?
No.
Oh, okay. That was maybe a Ford versus a Tesla movie.
But where's the beat? Okay. But this is not it, right?
It's not the official one, but we
Yeah.
can still watch it. You can watch some other guy do it.
Well, where's the
How did another guy get a hold of a Cybertruck then?
I don't know. People they have connections within Tesla, I guess. Might not be a Ford F-150 rival. Noting classification document. What? Alright, well, let's read this one real quick. Because this one looks like the official. match. Stop. Right.
I think the main issue was that the F-150 was running two-wheel drive and not four-wheel drive.
Oh. I see. Wait. Pointed out, trucks that fall into the Class 2B category have a gross vehicle weight rating. Okay, that's just the weight. Will blow the F-150 right out of the water, become irrelevant, inaccurate, and borderline misleading. Repeat.
So they're saying that they should compare it to Ford's higher model, not their lower one.
The truck looks far less capable when it's compared to the F.
The F-250, so they gotta fight the 250.
But they weren't proposing a challenge against the F-250, were they?
No, they're just saying the F-150.
Dang.
But then Ford was like, bro, we can still beat you with the F-150 if you do it on our terms.
But what is their terms?
I think they just like get one with four-wheel drive instead of two-wheel drive.
Huh. Check in at 3,400. Second. It's widely available nationwide. But the question is can it withstand a hammer? I think that's the whole point of the Tesla Cybertruck.
Okay, well, I don't
Like
I feel like most consumers are okay with their car not being able to withstand a hammer.
all right, that's pretty understandable. I mean, but if you're on the site, I guess if you're labor, you know,
You'd rather have a car that could withstand a hammer.
yeah, just in case, you know.
But then, do you really want to roll around a thing that looks like a first grader drew it?
You know what? I wouldn't mind.
I mean, yeah.
Like
if
first, okay, this looks way better, okay, than a first grader drawing. Let me just show you a better picture of it, like Cybertruck. This is what a Cybertruck looks like in appropriate lighting. Does this look like? What does this look like?
Someone who doesn't know how to drive a car, they'll put like sharp angles for like the design and all that.
So okay, so what is this supposed?
That's
to
what the Cybertruck should have looked like. That's a way better version of what it should have looked like.
Love it. No.
But no, they had to make it on the left. They didn't make it.
This one's cool though.
It's cool, but I don't
No,
think
but
it's
like okay, at first glance it might not look as cool, but like if you look at it long enough, it looks cool, right?
I know, but it's just
It's an aerodynamic design,
it's not, the angles aren't,
and it's an interesting
not-
design too.
it's not curvy enough for me, man.
Why do you only like curvy cars? That's
See,
strange.
I see, just like there's PC Master Race, there are people who want to live and die by cars that run on gas. I consider myself a petrol head.
All right, you do you, man. But I'm just
I
saying
still like electric cars. Electric cars are hella dope, but I still like to
What about
hear
this one, though?
the grumble of a nice V8 engine.
Okay, well, like, what about this Cybertruck?
Which cyber?
As in, do you like it, even though it's an electric car?
Look, I told you, I still think electric cars are cool. I don't have anything against them.
Like-
I kind of
Or
like the masculinity of gas powered cars, but I still look. I think I like I said before. I appreciate the ambition. I think ambition is a very important thing to have in the world, and I think it is unique. I do like things that are unique, and it is kind of baller. Everyone's gonna be like, "That's a Cybertruck."
Yeah, exactly.
If you roll around it,
Like,
if
okay,
you roll around,
look at
in an F-150, you're not gonna be like, "Oh, that's maybe a Raptor could get a decent amount," but a Cybertruck is still gonna get more attention from. I'm not trying to say. No, I'm gonna bring that word again. I'm gonna bring the word back. Normies. Normies are gonna.
Okay.
Normies could like.
Okay, like, okay, well, look at this. Like, I mean, not that it's bad not to stray from the formula, but it's just harder to.
Well, Ford, they released their new. They're gonna release their new electric car too, the Mustang Mach E. Let's look up that. That's their new thing. That's gonna compete with like the Tesla Model 3. This is their electric car.
Okay. But this still looks the same. Not saying that that's bad. And not saying I don't like it either, but I'm just saying like
I feel like
it all depends on your preference, honestly. I'm not saying that any one opinion is wrong. Like if you don't like it, then fine, you don't like it. I don't care. But I'm just saying that I'm just saying it's not a bad design.
I'm not saying it's bad. I kind of like that it's weird, but it's gonna definitely you're gonna get attention.
Like look at this, dude.
You're gonna get attention if you own a Cybertruck.
So
you can have
if you're rich and you want to flex, then that's probably good.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's like a power. If you buy a Ferrari, you're gonna get a bunch of attention.
It's a power fit, or power flex, or money flex, or whatever flex. It's just but it doesn't always have to be a flex. It like maybe they bought it for its durability. Like there could be a lot of reasons why people like it.
Why? Because this is like controversial about Mexicans on their podcast. They gotta protect themselves wherever they go.
What? I was not at all pointing at that. I don't even know where that came from. I wasn't.
Because like you pointed out, people might want that durability.
Yeah. So
like it's
yeah,
supposed to
all
be,
people
like,
might not just exclusively Mexicans.
So it should be the extremely durable glass. So like if you're like, I'm just saying like if you're like on the run from people who think you're racist, then like you probably wanna. Like if you're Ben Shapiro, I think if you're Ben Shapiro, you should probably drive a Cybertruck so people don't hurt you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there's every car has its own unique special like qualities.
Yes. Like,
and this one just so happened to be its unique design and its durability. So I personally don't see a problem with it.
Yeah, I'm like I said before, I don't hate Cybertruck as much as other people hate it. It's not completely for me. I think it's cool though, and it's just secretly you have to admit it's cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't personally go for it, but it is cool.
Yeah, there's a difference between liking it and then like wanting it to the level of buying it. Right?
I like it, but I wouldn't buy it. That's basically.
All right, that's a pretty fair argument. I agree with that too. I mean, like cost wise, it's not like very affordable, you know.
It's not bad for
it is an electric car. It's an electric car.
It's not bad, and like your BMWs and all that are gonna be the same price, so.
Well, yeah.
It's not a bad price point.
All right. Well, I think that's a wrap for this today's podcast. I think we got everything we wanted to mention, right? Do you think?
Yeah. I think the other things could kind of be applied to the next podcast, whenever that is.
Yeah. Let's hope it is soon. Well, anyways, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching today.
I would also like to say thank you.
It is one of our only days off not one of our only days off, but like one of our unscheduled days off.
Yeah.
In this month, so
because like the unpredictability of the snow day that really was not that bad. I mean, there's supposedly ice in the rural parts of the county, but where we are, it's like perfectly safe. Like I walked to the grocery store and it's like there was not even a single chance where I was like, oh no, I'm gonna slip.
Well, you know what they say, better safe than sorry. Well, anyways, I have been your host, Pickles on Mail. If you want to find more of my stuff, you can always head to my Instagram, at Pickles on Mail, or Twitter, which I don't post art there regularly, but I just don't use it that often. So, but if you want to stay updated on what I do, definitely head out and check my Instagram. If you want to find what platform my co-host is on, Mr. Nobody 711, you can.
I do have my YouTube channel, Mr. Nobody 711, which you never know. One day I might come out of the blue and just throw something on there, you know. So you never know. You know, keep that. I would advise you to keep that notification bell on.
Mm-hmm. Better safe than sorry, guys. See, this lesson keeps on coming.
And then if you want to keep up with me in a more active basis, you can check out my Insta, Sully in the Box, or my Twitter, VMrNobody711, which I am somewhat active on. And you'll see, you can see like my random thoughts on Twitter and maybe Insta. You can see a visual or two about my life. So
Right. It's always important to keep people updated on your personal life and happenings, I guess.
yes.
I don't really take much pride in that, but to each their own. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, guys.
Yes, it
I'm
means a lot.
so glad you guys took your time out of your day to be watching this like almost 2-hour podcast, which before it wasn't that long, but
It's
things
better than like the 3 hour and 40-minute
Yeah.
ones.
better than I wouldn't say an hour, because actually an hour is pretty manageable. I'd prefer an hour, but I mean, we could always strive for shorter, more entertaining, more
Well, you guys should
content packed.
you guys should let us know. What do you want to see? Longer, shorter? Please don't say longer.
Yeah, I'd really. I think in general though, people like the shorter podcast just because it's like maybe they'll want to dedicate 2 hours of their time and to listen
But
to
if it's
people just
long,
random.
they're worried they're gonna miss something if they don't watch
Yeah.
all of it.
Yeah, so
Maybe when we get big, we might put like timestamps.
yeah, or someone could do that for us. You never know. Anyone want to volunteer? You could.
I mean, if we're big, we'll
Just
probably
contact.
hire like a manager, dude.
Right. Well, anyways.
The roadie can do it for us.
Yeah, the roadie. But we need to be very careful who we're roadieing, who we're picking as our roadie. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode, and I'll see you all later. Peace.
Stay groomed. Stay groomed.
Peace.